How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of my Minecraft survival world. This first video is voiced over just because episode 1 is very often quite boring. But as you can see, we're just starting off gathering resources. This video is quite long, so this voiceover might be terrible, but I'm just showing the important clips. I didn't want to this was like 3 hours worth of playing just to get basic resources, but we're getting wood, we're getting kelp, we're getting set up. As you can see, we're running around, see the village, and my awful talents in this game lead to me falling to my death. That is not the first time that will happen in this Let's Play. The rest of these videos won't be like this, just this first one. But I just wanted to, show off all the loot gathering I did on this first day. And, running around looting villages. I do plan on using this village as like a main resource gathering base area. But, obviously I don't want to set up yet. It's looting time, and, we see the desert village off in the distance. We're going to run off to that too, collect more and more hay. Hay is a great item. My terrible Minecraft mechanics trying to jump on a piece of cactus was not very smart there. Hay is great. It's a ton of food. Every one hay bale that you gather is 3 pieces of bread. Oh my gosh. You can see there's a desert temple and a pillager outpost. Solid stuff. We're running around. Haven't even punched a tree yet. Well, I guess until it's been since I died that I punched the tree. But I think after this video, we're going to start a death counter, which will be quite funny to track. So, in the future, every time one happens, it pops up. By the way, I didn't have a pickaxe or anything to make one. I had to punch through that sandstone to get up to the top. I didn't have anything good to build with. Now we're off the pillager outpost, and look at that. We are going to be able to use those later on very, very nicely. I love those allays so much. They're so helpful. It's like free hoppers. But we loot up, and I realized I don't have any wood, so I went ahead and started collecting some of that while I was here. I just want to pre-warn you, this first 15 minutes is just fine, but the last few, I messed up my recording. It's going to be quite blurry. Here's the reason I didn't use much of it. It's not that important, but I wanted to run that through. Gold axe, gold tools are so awesome. Oh my gosh, the ability to break stuff so incredibly quickly. It's awesome. If only its durability was much longer. As you can see, they break quite fast. But we got a lot of wood, which was nice. Got a nice setup. But as you can see, a little bit ago, there was an acacia village off there in the distance too. So we found a regular village, a desert village, and an acacia village. And man, is that going to give some nice loot. It's a nice setup. There's going to be no problem breeding villagers later on. I'm definitely going to have to make an iron farm. That probably won't happen until the next episode. I'm recording this voiceover before I even finish playing and recording for the video, but, we'll see. But man, an iron farm is so easy and so helpful. We'll see. But we're getting all set up. Oh, I wanted to show this clip very badly. I tried to place a hay bale below me because it would delay my fall damage. It didn't work. Brewing stands, so helpful now. You can cure villagers and make their price drop. You don't even have to go to the nether because it doesn't take nether wart to make that. But now we finally get to fall asleep and get up during the daytime. I kind of just ran around and punched chests without really knowing what was in them, and I just kind of loot them after. It's just nice to have the chests. We got a nether portal over here, a ruined one. Just quick little tip, the chest is always basically next to the obsidian, so if it's buried, you have to dig for it. It's pretty easy to get to, so not a problem. It's easy to find. But, the ability to cure villagers, make the prices drop, it's just awesome. You can get full diamond and diamond tools and swords and whatnot all for free pretty much if you do it right. It'd cost one emerald. And, that for a full set of diamond armor is pretty useful. So now we're getting an iron tool set up finally, getting an iron axe. Iron axes are so good in Java Edition here. We try and get a little more iron from this iron golem, and I realized I might not be safe, so I built up 4 just to check. Realizing he wasn't going to attack me, I thought, I'd be able to drop down. That's death number 2. Oh, lordy lord. But we got the kill down anyway. It's not that big a deal. I had all my tools nearby. I picked everything back up. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a death counter in like a corner every time I die from now on. It'd be so fun. Just keeping track. I was thinking about doing hardcore, and my lack of abilities explain exactly why I am not doing that. I thought I should tame a donkey. If you don't know, tame donkeys, you can attach a chest to. It's extra storage anywhere I run around. It's pretty nice, and I have a lot of chests just from breaking them. I want to breed into a mule. A mule is like a horse and a donkey combined, in case you didn't know it. But now we ride back to the first village, and I pick a spot to set up. You get to watch me try and jump into the fence. Took a few tries, and now we're all set up. And I'm basically going to make my first, base little setup in here. I do plan on building like a new village. It'll be pretty awesome, but I'm going to get this place set up. I didn't really want to show those clips because it takes a little while, but we also make a fence gate because if you don't know, villagers can't open fence gates. So if I put a fence gate down, I can come in. They cannot because I don't want them to, connect to my bed or any things I use. But now we get to set our spawn point inside our bed area, and they can't steal it or use any of the stuff I put down, like blast furnaces or smokers or whatnot. Now we've got some chests put down, and I'm clearing out my inventory, and it's about time to go mining. And boy, I mined for like an hour and a half. It took so long. That's why I'm doing the voiceover. I tried to do it by talking, and I just could. It would have been horrible. It was so stressful. You'll see it in some of these clips coming up once I start mining. It basically explains exactly why I am doing a voiceover instead. But, we're organizing the chests. I got the top chest as pretty good stuff, and the bottom chest as not good stuff. See, we're coming down to the area that I actually fell to my death at in the very beginning. I saw the coal while dropping down anyway, and, coal's pretty useful. I thought I should break that first and, get a nice setup. And I thought maybe this would drop down into a cave area or something, and, unfortunately, it does not. So, oh boy, I forgot about this. Oh my goodness, this was me trying to do some nice parkour. I thought I was Dream. I was actually watching a manhunt video, despite the fact that I'd seen it many times. Well, unfortunately, that ravine area didn't expand at all. It was just, that small spot that you'd seen. So I decided to just dig down. And while down, I heard a zombie start, making noise. So I thought, I should dig around and find it, just take it out, and hopefully explore the rest of the cave that was connected to it. And it doesn't look like much, but in that, upper corner, it did expand just a little bit. We got some iron from it. I didn't really have very many tools or resources with me, so it was nice to find the first couple and get a nice setup going. And I didn't have very much coal, but I didn't realize that yet, and I burnt it away like I had tons of it, and you will figure out very quickly that I did not have enough torches at all. So we go ahead and get some stuff smelting, get a nice setup going. I needed some boots very badly. You see I can make some here in a second, and boy am I glad that I did. You will see very quickly I'm not very good at let alone PvP. I'm not very good at PvE. Oh my goodness, it's bad. It was so bad. I cannot believe how I managed to last as long as I did while down in the cave. Man, I was mining for like an hour, and it was stressful. It's kind of why I couldn't use my actual talking stuff, man. It was just me being stressed out for an hour straight, just trying to mine. And these new caves, man, they're crazy. This whole, Caves and Cliffs update from like 5, 6 years ago or something. I never really used much. I'm a big automatic farm person. You'll see it in some upcoming videos. When the actual episode 1 comes out, I'll probably be working on an iron farm, as I mentioned previously. I couldn't find anything else in that cave area, so I just dug down farther and found these two, and I was trying very, very hard to get the creeper to blow up, and you can tell I'm not very talented at this game. But I plan on making a lot of farms and stuff, but I figured, I might as well get a nice setup going beforehand. I just wanted to mine. I didn't do it often. I wanted to give it a shot and try it out. And man, you can see, I don't know what I'm doing. There were zombies and skeletons and creepers and endermen and everything across the whole area. It was crazy. You'll see in some of these clips ahead. It was just difficult, man. But we knock out those, and we can see we found a lot of nice iron veins and a lot of gold, especially. But we get this whole setup. You can see I'm not very good at the not taking hits from stuff. Though that guy scared the crap out of me. But you can see that diamond was literally right behind me when I dug in. And I didn't see it. I wasn't looking to my right, but, we were able to grab the first diamonds of the whole, the first diamond of the whole, world. It was nice. We digging around, found redstone. I'm a big redstone fan. I like redstone a lot. You will see in some future episodes. And also that happened. I didn't look around very well. I was prepared at first, but I saw the redstone. I was like, oh, I'm going to need this. But luckily, I had 3 iron left behind, made a bucket, got some water with it, and I was able to go back and get my stuff. But that is death number 3 in this world. We were able to go down here and find some more diamonds, and this vein was a lot bigger than 1, fortunately. I didn't know. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I should craft a set of armor here or not, but diamonds are just so uncommon that I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get the stuff for it. So that's why I haven't made a pickaxe yet. I was thinking about making armor instead after I've died 3 times in this world already. So, but you can see I didn't prepare very well. I'm already running low on torches. And this huge area of just creepers and skeletons and zombies and bats. Oh my goodness. This was stressful. Oh my goodness, you have no idea. My shield broke at one point during this. I was freaking out. I just figured I should let the creepers blow up. It's not like I need a ton of, gunpowder right now, and if I do need gunpowder eventually, by the point I need gunpowder, I will be able to make a farm for them. So I didn't think it'd be that important, but we were able to clear out the area, like barely, and lighten it up so nothing will spawn. But we were getting diamonds, we're getting iron, we're getting our resources. I just wanted to show the whole clearing that spot. That is why I'm doing a voiceover. Was me during this time. Good Lord, you do not want to hear me talking during that. Oh, it was crazy. I was so stressed out. Mining is hard, man. You can see, though, I had to make more torches. Found some more diamonds, which is nice. Well, another diamond. And we were running around, found this other set. I kind of just started cutting between different veins of diamonds I was finding. Luckily, that was a lot more than 1. I was expecting it to be a vein of 1. And then we found this, which was awesome. We got a abandoned mine shaft. Those are always fun. You can find chests in there and whatnot, more resources and stuff. Found a lot of gold, and then we found this spawner, and I wrote the codes down, so in the future I can make a experience farm off of the cave spider spawner. Those are always nice, being able to farm XP and enchant the stuff whenever, assuming I don't already have a full set of villagers that with tons and tons of enchants on it. Here I decide out of nowhere to try and burn this stuff. I don't really know why. The thought came to my head. I'm very impulsive. I don't know. And then I realized maybe I should start collecting some torches. Just, now that I'm in this mine shaft, those things are so important in certain areas. But as you can see, we found another spawner. 2 of them. They're like 40 blocks apart. I don't know if I can make a double spawner like that or not. I've been thinking about that. And I go ahead and box up right there. And I had to take a little break, but we break out and head on to dig and find that other spawner setup, so that way we can place some more torches on that one. The previous one was the first one. Just wanted to get that all set up, but double spawner thing, I don't know if I can make a setup for it or not. At worst case scenario, I can make a spawner farm, and that's not too bad. The other thing is, wouldn't you think that cobwebs would be a lot easier to break, like with an axe, just as much? Like you'd think an axe would be just as good as a sword is, but I guess not. I don't know. I thought they'd be the same, but we got a nice setup. We got 2 different spawners nearby each other. I'm thinking about just making a base under here, get enchanting spots set up. And there's also diamonds right next to it, which was cool, Nice little, not only a spawner, but some diamonds is great. Nice little 3-patch. And you can see how many I have. I kept them in my hotbar there. But we're getting to a point where I decided that I am ready to head up. Because, man, mining is not easy. We got this last vein of iron, and I decide to head on up. So, I'm just so ready to stop mining. We come up in the desert nearby the village, and I'm also very picky about the whole sand layout. I didn't want to just leave a hole. The knowledge that the hole was there would have messed with me. But now we're heading off, getting back to the home, hanging out with our donkey. I need help from you guys. Assuming someone's still here, what should I name the donkey? I need a nice little name. I think I got a name tag at some point. So what should we name it? But I ran out of food. We're making some more, getting some more bread. I want to save as much of that as I can, but we decide to clear out the village and get everything moved to, a middle area, setting everything up so that way all the villagers are in, like, the same place. So we start moving everything around here. I was thinking about killing those iron golems, but I decided, since this is the village I plan on using for the intended purpose of villagers, I decided to keep them around. I mean, I just mine a bunch of iron, you get it. As you can see, the recording is a little tough. I got it fixed already, so you don't have to worry about it. I also need some food as well as leather in order to get the enchanted table stuff set up. But there was also, and this was in a different acacia village, by the way, I'd found while looking for cows. There was also one of these, and it had a lot of books. I also got one of those lecterns, which was nice for the villagers, and there was also a second one in there, which was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I just found 2 of those. Crafted another axe, killed some more cows, got the steak as well as the leather, which was what was needed, and we were able to head back, get a nice little setup going, and get all the resources we needed. So this recording's about over. I just wanted to, thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. We got a lot of stuff set up. We got a lot of stuff to do. Again, this is episode like 0.5, not all of this is important. I just wanted to get everything set up before I started actually, really recording. I also started this silly tradition. I plan on breaking down a house in every episode so that way we can prepare to rebuild one in previous ones. But I want to make a little custom village. That's kind of a part of the whole plan of these episodes, but I'm so glad you guys made it this far if you did. Bunch of links in the bio. I got a little copy paste now, but thanks for watching. So glad you made it this far somehow, and I'll see you guys in the next one.